42's CEO back here with another hip hop headlines. The date currently 1/20/2025. We've got some very interesting news. Starting off with some actual updates from Playboi Carti. We got a very beautiful, nice fit pic from him this morning, and guess who it also included? Lotto. Yes, out of all people, Lotto. Now, we're gonna get into it, but the whole reason why we think this is happening is because Lotto, Playboi Carti, Blixum, their verse, their song, it's finally getting released, or at least in my opinion. So we'll talk about that. But yes, Playboi Carti posted a fit pic on Opium Opium. I know what you're saying, but I think it means something more. He was also seen recording a video for Blixum as well, I believe last night or the night prior. And I could tell the run of promotion on it. So that only means one thing. They want to tease it. And I mean that by like the labels want to tease it because they know it's dropping soon. Now, don't know if it's necessarily going to be dropping this week because Travis Scott actually has a song dropping this week. So it's a little up in the air. Let's be honest. But I do think it could be dropping very soon. I kind of made a very bold prediction that I thought it would be dropping this week. So we'll kind of have to see on that, and we'll come back to this later and see if I'm right, of course. But the fit pic had Lotto in it. He was dripped up. You guys can see it. I probably have it included in the edited version of this video. But also, he said this is my year. A lot of people are very mad at that because they thought 2024 was his year. I understand why they're a little mad. He also said Lotto's a real one. Now, the reason why this song or this verse didn't originally drop when Lotto dropped the album was because a lot of people believed that Lotto and Ice Spice's like kind of, tumultuous like relationship, or at least like them not liking each other, kind of like affected this, and Playboi Carti didn't want to take sides, or he just wanted to side with Ice Spice because he has a close relationship with her. So it was like pretty confusing, and honestly I think it's more confusing now that like he's deciding to drop it. It seems like he's switched sides and like has beef with Ice Spice potentially. I don't really know the specifics. Maybe Ice Spice and Lotto made up so like he can be cool with both of them. I really don't know, but regardless, I think it's dropping soon. Now, a lot of fans aren't really that happy because like the song was supposed to drop in 2024, and also too, we've already heard it. I mean, they fully leaked it, so we know exactly how it sounds. It's actually going pretty crazy on TikTok right now, so I'm kind of like thinking, are they just trying to, maximize an opportunity on what's going on with TikTok? Maybe not. We'll see. But Playboi Carti has been active. He posted it on his actual story as well, even though it was an Opium post. So I guess that's a good sign. It means he wants to be active. Now, again, this kind of shifts into our next subject, but I don't think it'll be this week, and that's because Travis Scott will be dropping this week. Yes, he announced it tonight. The night I'm recording this, 1/20/2025. You could see through the pre-save link of 4x4. He previewed 4x4 at the college football national championship game, Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Unfortunately, Ohio State won. But he was at the halftime performance. He was on top of the stadium. It was probably pre-recorded, but he was at the top of the stadium with a whole marching band basically playing a good snippet of 4x4. I like the song, honestly, so I'm very excited for it to be dropping. He also dropped 2 different pieces of merchandise, one shirt, one hoodie, and it was actually incredible to see, very heartwarming. 100% of those proceeds will be going to the LAFD, which is the Los Angeles Fire Department, who is dealing with major wildfires right now. So that's incredible to see. And it's also awesome to see Travis Scott dropping this week. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you consider Playboi Carti versus him, right? Now, also, he has a pretty interesting and special headline coming for Coachella. I'm really thinking Coachella is going to be him either previewing a mixtape or EP, or potentially Jack Boys. I've been hearing a lot from the Cactus Jack insiders that Jack Boys is on the way. We actually reported that Yeat was on a song, not with Travis Scott, but Yeat still had a song with Sheck West and Don Toliver that was on Jack Boys too. That makes sense when you consider Yeat has songs with Don Toliver. They've worked previously multiple times, so it kind of makes sense, and I'm excited for it, honestly. I'm loving Yeat lately. I mean, I've been a fan for a while, but lately he's been hitting a little more, so I'd love to see him on Jack Boys too. Maybe he signed a Cactus Jack. Kidding, he's not. But it's still going to be really awesome to see. Next, hip-hop headline. We're kind of in a little bit of a snippet universe right now. Lil Uzi Vert previewed 2 snippets this morning. One with a robotic dog, and then one with an interesting mask. Now, both were pretty fire. I really enjoyed both. You'd have to, go listen to them yourself. Unfortunately, this video will get copyrighted if I play those snippets, but I gotta say, I enjoyed both of them, and I think they're both really good. I don't know when Uzi's dropping, but I think Uzi actually could be dropping in 2025 when you consider EA2 was kind of viewed as like this, throwaway with the labels and stuff like that. So I really could see him dropping. We'll see, though. We'll see. Also with snippets, though, and kind of why I'm saying Snippet Universe is because Ken Carson previewed 2 new snippets this morning as well, and he's actually already previewed 3, if I'm not mistaken. So now we're on 5 different snippets from Ken Carson. So 5 different songs that we know. Now we know More Chaos is dropping 4/11, and I don't know when a single is dropping prior, but I do think it'll probably be sometime March, maybe at the earliest February. So in a few weeks, if we're lucky. I don't think it'll actually happen, but More Chaos 4/11 looks like Ken Carson is locked in on the studio. I don't know if he's actually recording right now or he's already recorded and he's done, but I think he told Kai Cenat he was almost finished with it, so probably kind of a mixture of both. Now, next person in the news, Kanye West, previewing some snippets, and I kind of use that lightly because they're like 5-second, sample uses, stuff like that. He's in Tokyo, Japan, previewing snippets, showing off his Yeezy slides, sharing some interesting photos on Instagram. Also has a planned interview with Justin LaBoy coming soon. Justin LaBoy kind of actually previewed it / just kind of promoted it on his Instagram, saying, they were doing an episode soon. And then Kanye West did as well a little bit, just by showing off where he was in the same spot. And it seems like he's definitely way more active on Instagram. Now, I think honestly it's kind of crazy. We're talking about Kanye West, Lil Uzi Vert, and Playboi Carti in 2024, and I don't know, 2025. 2024 felt like they were like really all going to be dropping, and Kanye West did, Lil Uzi Vert eventually did, Playboi Carti did not. But it seems like 2025 is kind of a spot where they might all drop again. Lil Uzi Vert, maybe Love Is Rage 3 or something else, I don't even know what. Playboi Carti, supposedly, I Am Music. And then Kanye West saying maybe he's going to drop Vultures 3 and Bully? I don't know. We'll have to hear about it in the interview, of course, but I think it'd be great. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode, or this day's episode of Hip Hop Headlines. There's a lot going on. I appreciate you guys for always tuning in. It means the world to me. And yeah, I'll always be here. Always got some big interviews on Twitch as well, so make sure to tune in there, 42CEO_. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.